My name is Barney O'Kane, and I'm one of the senior bartenders here at Little Red Door. I've been here and in Paris for 3 years. For the last 2 years, I've worked as part of the team who travels all over and spreads the love of what we do. If I had to choose 3 words to describe myself, it'd be passionate, creative, and playful. Why did I become a bartender? I think one, because I'm Irish. I think that's a very easy question to answer. And I just found it very, very fun. When you first get into bartending, there's lots to explore. Behind every different bottle, there's a history. And in the industry, there's lots of immensely creative, passionate people working really hard at what they love. It's very intoxicating. I think I first found the bottle in a small cave around the corner on Rue Breton. And I was looking for something that had a tomato flavor. And I just did not understand what H.THEORIA was at all at the time. Mostly because I was very new here, so I didn't know what most of the words were in French. So I think just that, like I said, is that interest and intrigue of someone doing something different, but also thinking about something from a different approach from the beginning was really, really captivating, and it still is. Why should everyone visit Little Red Door? I think because here, there's people work here from all around the world, from greatly different backgrounds, and we're just a collection of individuals who really, really care about what we do. And now more and more so we really care about sharing good work that different producers and farmers and small brands are doing. And for being such a big bar, well known internationally, it's got a real small community focused feel to it. It's like a international bar and a pub at the same time, and that's just, for me, it's perfect. See, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say the series Euphoria. I've only watched 10 minutes, but it counts also because it sounds like a H.THEORIA product. And I'm also watching it because the French subtitles are actually what they say in French, so it's good for me. So I think, I've only seen 10 minutes, but I'm using it anyway. I think I would make something with the Midi Fauve and the Amour Matador, because they're musky, there's a sensuality to them, and they're really, really interesting. So every day here at Little Red Door, it's a bit different. My daily routine, I'm either here very early in the day with Alessio, making sure everything has come in, everything's ready for the night, or I'm coming in at the end of service, making sure the music's right, the lights are nice, everyone's having fun. The first thing I do every day is I check how the rest of the team are doing and how they're feeling, how they've slept, if they've had food, if they need a coffee. The most important, if they need a coffee. And then we talk about what's coming up, what's new, what's in season, what we can do for the night, and it's nice. But thankfully now there's 13 of us, I have to do less, which is good. So I'm also happy about that. If I had to choose one word, what would it be and make a drink? Because we have done a menu about untranslatable words before and turned them into drinks. So this should be a really easy question for me. And I originally was going to choose the French word flâner, which is to wander without going anywhere. But we've already made a drink about that word, so that would be cheating. Although there was another word, and it's a Japanese word called fubusushi, which is where you feel the changing of the seasons. I think that's something you feel a lot in Paris, despite it being a city. And well, there's pretty much fubusushi in all 4 of the H.THEORIA products. So I think fubusushi is a pretty perfect one. So it could be anything. It could be the electric velvet when it's spring. It could be the coeur when it's autumn. The Amour Matador in winter when it's spiced. It'd be cool. If I had to give one tip to someone who doesn't drink cocktails and wanted to, I wouldn't give any tips at home or how to make drinks at home. I'd say go to good bars, check the internet, find good bars where you live. Go to the bars and sit at the bar. Chat to the people who work there. Yeah, 'cause everyone who works in bars now, there's so much knowledge on the internet, on books, online, seminars to learn everything. And it's the people who work in bars know all the cool things like this that you might not recognize if you walk past their shop. So if you really want to get into cocktails, ask someone who makes them well for a living. That's the best way, I think. I think maybe the electric velvet. I think it's the most fun and I don't want to say the most approachable, but I think in terms of the flavors and the spectrum it has within it, it's easiest to use in a drink that without it being too overpowering. Yeah, maybe the electric velvet. I mean, I love them all. You can't decide. I say I'm really lazy because when I think about drinks, I always think about making them. So I'm going to say maybe something that's easy, like a Negroni. Because you can have a bad martini, you can have bad champagne, even a bad cheap Negroni, you enjoy it, it's easy, easy.